Alrighty, so our single arm leg kettlebell swing. This is actually a great exercise to really reinforce that hip hinge pattern, especially with newer clients. We can sometimes find the kettlebell swing starts to get a bit too squatty. So as we're going through the movement, the client might be squatting. That's completely okay. You, as also a client, may find that you're doing this. So with our kettlebell swings, any sort of swinging motion, we're focusing on that hip hinge. So we want to make sure that we're getting, obviously, the hip hinge, we're feeling our hamstring lock on, and then we're obviously finishing in that hip extension. So when we do the single arm, single leg, there's a few key points to remember here. First is our start and finish position is in the catch. So we call this the catch position. So I'm going to be working on the right-hand side. I'm going to be holding right arm and catching with my left hand. From here, what I'm doing is with my foot, I'm going to go through the rep first. So you're going to see I'm going to hinge, come back up and catch. Hinge, come back up and catch. Now what I'm doing here is I'm not just simply hinging at the hips going straight down. I'm trying to push my raising foot or non-working foot back as far as I can. So I'm pushing back and then I'm coming back up. So I'm really exaggerating the swing and making sure that the hips are cracking correctly. So that front on view, so you can see it as well, you're now gonna notice that the kettlebell comes out to the side. So I'm working on almost a 45 degree. Now this is gonna challenge balance. So if you're someone that struggles with balance or you have a client that's struggling with balance, we wanna make sure that we start to work on stability first before we move to this. But this is a great way, especially with a lightweight. So I'm only using a 6 kilo. My working weight would be between 10 and 12 kilos. That's basically what we want to do, because when we start to go heavier, we're really challenging stability. So here, making sure, guys, that we're catching, we come down, we're extending through that arm, it's nice and straight, we're always keeping that straight line, so from shoulder to heel, and then as we come back up, we finish in that catch position with that bent elbow. Okay, so again, very quickly, if I'm working the right-hand side, I'm starting in the catch, I'm going through the swing, come back to the catch. The whole time I'm pushing that heel back, my leg is staying in a similar line or trajectory as the torso, so they're all moving as one. What I'm not doing is I'm not swinging like that, so I'm not bending at the hips in the back and my rear leg not coming up high enough. A few key points there, guys, give that a go. It's actually a really awesome exercise. You're really gonna feel the hamstring start to fire up and you're gonna get that stability and work from the glute as well. So if we're not opening the hips as we swing, you're gonna feel that glute med and glute max really start to work as well. It's a great exercise. Give it a go. Let me know how you feel.